This is absolutely unbelievable. Welcome in, Suns and NBA fans all alike. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how it is possible to turn 95-year-old always injured Chris Paul and Landry Trickshot Shamet, statistically the worst player to ever lace them up, into Bradley Beal. Normally, I write down some things. I have stuff prepared. I've got highlights ready. I got a thumbnail. I ain't got nothing done right now. This is just a pure, basically ramble video. I'm gonna edit it down a little bit so you don't get too many ums and ahs. But this is crazy. Kevin Durant decided that he wanted to go to the Phoenix Suns. No one thought it was going to happen. There was a lot of people that got drug along, kicking and screaming outside of the Suns community, claiming this will never happen. And it did. And when it did, it came along with certain privileges. When you have a duo like Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, it creates this ability to win that is palpable. Other players around the league see that, and I've talked about this since the offseason. The Suns should be in a position to get players that they normally would never be able to get because they want to come play with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that Bradley Beal would be one of them. I'm over here talking about regular role players that would cost a little bit more than the minimum, taking the minimum to come play with these two. This is outright wizardry. This is witchcraft. I feel like I'm watching the Sci-Fi Channel right now. How the hell did this happen? Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal! The Suns have two Devin Bookers right now, and Kevin Durant. Now look, I don't want to overreact, okay? There's gonna be some things that need to get done. The Suns still starve for depth. But if the Suns are able to get something good for DeAndre Ayton and turn him into other pieces for the Suns to use. First things first, if you were to replace Shamet and Chris Paul with just Beal and run it back with the exact same team that we had last season, if Beal was in there versus the Nuggets instead of Chris Paul and Shamet, and you still have the checked out version of Ayton, I think you can beat the Nuggets. Walk with me. Suns lose game 1. Game 2, they have it handled, except Kevin Durant goes all silly willy. Can't make anything from anywhere. Shot like 8 for 40. Had he had a normal game, the Suns probably win. They proved they could then go home and win 2 games. We're talking 3-1 versus the Nuggets to start that series. Beating the Nuggets was not completely out of possibility. They just choked it. Are you gonna look me in the face? Are you gonna look me in the comments and tell me that if they had Bradley Beal instead of Chris Paul, that they couldn't have got the job done? Ay, ay, ay. This is what the Suns have been waiting for. This is what the Phoenix Suns franchise has been waiting for. I thought it was Kevin Durant, and we were waiting for that, but this is the gravy on top of the cake. I don't know if I do want DeAndre Ayton to leave, if I'm being completely honest. When you have these 3 dynamic scorers taking all of the heat, if Frank Vogel can just get these 3 guys to remember to use DeAndre Ayton for the skill set that he definitely has and provides, let me put it this way. If DA gets his stuff together in Phoenix under Frank Vogel the way we think he can, or hope he can, the Suns have a legitimate super team. I want Devin Booker running the point or Bradley Beal. They can swap responsibilities. Not worried about that. You bring a defensive point guard in who can knock down threes, and you're Gucci. What are we doing here? Let's start the season already. I'm fired up. I'm sorry. All right, me apologies. This is wild. Sundo and I are gonna be live tonight to discuss this. Be looking out for that. We'll put a link in the description. Just wanted to say, hey, we got Bradley Beal, and this season is about to be fire. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys tonight.